So recently I did this thing, right? For the past year and a half, maybe even 2 years, I've been telling y'all that I was gonna change my artist name and no longer go by King Buzz. Well, with the release of my newest single, First of the Month, you may realize King Buzz is still there. So, is the name changing or not? Well, if you're paying attention, there's two artists on this new track. And I hate to break it to you, both of those artists is me. So the new alias, the new name is Ace Will. If you see on the new song, it's Ace Will and King Buzz. And the reason I did this is so everyone who is looking and expecting the music to drop under King Buzz, you still get notified. You still find the music when you search it, but you will now see that there's another artist attached to it. When you listen to the song, you're like, I don't even hear nobody else. That's because there isn't anybody else. Ace Will is me. Ace Will is the new name. And I'll kind of give you a explanation to why this name was chosen. So throughout the process of choosing a new name, I went through a couple stages where it was like, I don't know if I really want to let go of King Buzz because I've built so much under the name. I've grown so much. My whole journey has been attached to this name. And I also don't want to change how can I say this? I don't want to change the name of every song I ever drop to Ace Will and make it seem like I always drop music under this name. So everything that's under King Buzz will remain under King Buzz. That music will always be there under that name. It's basically like I'm starting as a new artist. Like Ace Will, First of the Month is Ace Will's first song. Straight, as simple as that. So to give you the rundown of like how I got here, I always wanted my name to be closer to my actual government name. So initially it wasn't even going to be Ace Will, it was going to be Dale Will. And if you know my name, you know why, or you might understand why that was going to be my name. But the closer I got to changing my name, things happened, suggestions were made, and ultimately I made a choice based on what I felt and how I wanted my legacy to be built, and also how I wanted to carry on someone else's legacy. You stay to the end, you'll understand what I mean. So those of you who don't know my story, you may know my father, my dad, passed when I was 9, and my dad's name that he went by was Ace. His real name was Austin, but the name he went by was Ace. So my girl was like, I was like, yo, I'm gonna change my name to Dale Will. My girl was like, you should change it to Ace Will, like honor your dad. And I'm like, damn, that would be dope. I never thought about it. And I looked it up, Ace Will, nobody had the name. But there's a lot of people with Ace, so I spelled Ace differently. But that's really the story behind the name change. Like, this name is in honor of my dad, but the Will is literally still from my actual name. Like, if you know my name, you know Will comes from William. Like, William is my middle name, and so like my name is Liddell, so it was gonna be Dale Will, but instead of Dale Will, we just took the Dale off in honor of my dad, Ace Will. See what I'm saying? And now that you know how I got here, let me show you, well, not necessarily show you, but let me tell you what this name means to me. Alright, so when I was brainstorming names, when I came to Dale Will, the whole mindset behind it was everything King Buzz wasn't able to do, Dale Will. So it still applies with Ace Will. Everything King Buzz didn't accomplish, Ace Will. It's that simple. Ace Will. I wanted the name to be damn near affirmation. Like, I will be great. I will succeed. I will accomplish all my goals. Ace will. Ace will be great. Ace will accomplish all his goals. Ace will work harder than everybody else. Ace will be consistent. Ace will, you see what I'm saying? Ace will get the job done. Ace will prove everybody wrong. Ace will. So that's the story behind the name, and I kind of wanted I wanted it to be the way it is now. So you can still call me Buzz. I'm still gonna answer to it. Y'all know me by Buzz. I've built my brand on the back of King Buzz, Road Running Buzz. I'm not gonna change the name of the channel to Road Running Ace. Like, it don't really run. It don't sound the same. You feel me? Like, I'm not trying to erase the history, but I also want y'all to know that I'm trying to build a new future, if that makes sense. Like, I want people to look back like, yo, you remember when he was dropping music as King Buzz? And then you go back and you listen to all those songs, and it kind of takes you back. And then you go type in Ace Will, and then you go see everything I'm doing now, all the things I've accomplished, everything that I learned as King Buzz that I took and I took it and I nurtured it, I perfected it, and now I'm just like this super polished artist, engineer, producer, super successful. Like, you feel me? Everything King Buzz didn't do, Ace will. It's that simple.